Hello friends, it's been a really long time and I just felt released today to go ahead and make a video recapping all the miracles that God's done in the last 2 or 3 months. We'll see if I can smash it all into 5 minutes, so hold on to your seats, we'll see what we can do. So last time we talked, we were in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, ministering up there to the Amish. While we were there, I pull a quarter out of an Aldi cart and it has Kentucky on it. And I'm thinking to myself, there's a ministry in Louisville, Kentucky that we connected with when we were out in California at a conference out there. Wouldn't it be neat if that was the next place that God called us to? So I called up the people down in Louisville and they're like, whoa, we're actually on our way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania right now. And we're just floored. We're like, okay, God, what are you doing? Ends up they were going to a conference in Lancaster and we didn't have any money for participating in this conference. We couldn't go. But they said, man, I really feel like you should go to this conference. Let's see what God does. And so we are just waiting. Sure enough, a couple shows up at the house to stay in the downstairs. We were currently living in the upstairs of this apartment. And they say, God told us to pay for you to go to this conference. And they were going to the exact same conference, right? So we have the entire week paid for by this wonderful couple. And we get to hang out with these people from Louisville, Kentucky. These people that we had originally met out in California. And God just started knitting our hearts together. It was incredible to see how God did it. Sure enough, by the end of the week, we had felt the call to go down to Louisville. So after a brief detour in the North Carolina area where God just did incredible stuff, we ended up getting down to Louisville and we immediately started feeling God telling us that this is home, this is community. In fact, right before we left, there was a lady that prayed over us in our ministry, and she specifically got a prophetic word for us that God was handing us a golden key, and that golden key would unlock community and further ministry. And so when we get down there, we get immediately put into one of their leadership meetings. And the leader, his name is Jason, he starts handing people keys. This is the first time that we had ever been there. He'd been handing out silver keys this whole time. When he got to us, he handed us a golden colored key, one to Heidi and one to me. He had no idea what the significance was, but we had already been just getting confirmations over and over that this was God's next step for us. So we told them, we have a trip that we need to go on out to Texas and Wichita, Kansas, but we're gonna be back. We're pretty sure that this is where God has us. And so we ended up taking off on that trip to Texas. Again, God just did amazing things, reconnecting us with people that we had lost connection with, doing miracles, allowing us to have connections with pastors and meetings with churches in the area. We spent a couple weeks out there, then we went up to Wichita, again, got to meet with a specific individual up there whom God is working revival through. And then God had one meeting for us in Missouri in the St. Louis area, and then we came back here to Louisville. So what are we doing? At the Purpose Center, we are leading worship. They didn't have anybody there that was really passionate about leading worship in their organization. And so we get to lead worship there on a regular basis and just to host the presence of God, just to host him there and see him work. They see signs and wonders and miracles on a regular basis. We already got to see a deaf lady's ear opened up. We get to experience the deep presence of God every time we're there. It's not exactly a church. It's more of a parachurch type organization that churches come to get filled up. They're already connected with several pastors in the area, and God is just doing amazing things through that ministry. So we're blessed. We're doing well. Our truck and trailer are doing fantastic. We're right up across the street from a park over here with swings, and the kids love that. So God is just taking care of us. We are actually coming under the umbrella of the Purpose Center as a nonprofit. I feel finally released to start raising support officially. So if you feel compelled to invest in our ministry here in the Louisville area, you can reach out to me anytime, and we would love to get you on board partnering with our ministry here. God bless you all.